Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Josh. In this video we're going to be doing our reading for the new moon for the air signs. So for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius for the new moon that is on Tuesday coming, the 26th of November, okay? Remember, this is a very general reading. For some of you, all of it may resonate. For some of you, bits and pieces may resonate. And then for some of you, then there's going to be a few of you where none of it may be for you, and that is okay. There is loads of other readers out there on YouTube that you can check out if you feel like you're not getting any guidance from this reading, or if you just want to, look at some other readings as well after this. I would recommend, I'd recommend Water Baby Tarot, Deborah Clare Channel Guidance, Scorpio Gypsy Tarot, Just Keep Swimming 1111, and there's loads out there anyway. You can just find them if you just give a quick search. But anyway, with that said, going to get into the reading. I had already started recording a while ago, but one of the dogs in the terrace went a bit nuts, and I think the camera was picking it up. In fact, I think it might have picked it up at the start of this one too, but it's calmed down now. But now, so Spirit, what do you have? What messages and guidance do you have for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the air signs, for the new moon, around this new moon? So let's see. Oh, something hitting off the radiator. So let's see. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the air signs? Okay, I'm going to pull one more and then I'll start describing. That's what we're going with here. Okay. So, air signs. So far what we have here is 5 of Wands, okay? Maybe there was some conflict going on. Feeling like when the 5 of Wands comes up, it's kind of like, look on the card, like you can see there's just pure, like nothing's really going well. Like everyone's just, like nobody's paying attention to each other, nobody's listening to each other, or nobody's getting the chance to speak because nobody's listening. So it's like all up in a heap. It's like if everyone would just calm down, take a step back, and actually listen to what the other people involved are saying, then you could probably come to a solution so easily. But it's like nobody in this card is like giving it a thought. They're not trying to be rational about it. They're not trying to take a step back and hear what you're trying to say, and you're probably not trying to take a step back and hear what they're trying to say either. It's a two-way street. Nobody is listening. There is conflict, and nobody is willing to shut up and listen to sort it out. So maybe you're in a situation, or you have been in a situation, where you feel like nobody's listening to you. You feel like that this situation could be sorted if everyone would just take a step back, but nobody's taking a step back and nobody's listening to you. Or maybe you're not listening to them, okay? So remember to be honest with yourself about what way that suits. Is it you that's not listening, or is it them? And be honest about that now, okay? So yeah, that's kind of just about, obviously I'm going to say that for most of you this situation's probably happened, that there was some conflict, some arguments. For some of you it could possibly be, it's Wands. I don't think it is, but for some of you it is possible that you're fighting multiple ideas in your head, you're battling your own kind of thoughts, even though I would say that for more so Swords than Wands. But I just felt like that needed to be said for some of you, that there's a lot of thoughts going around in the brain, and you just kind of need to sit down and listen to your intuition, listen to your emotions, listen to what you need, and just go through it one at a time. Stop trying to take on 5 or 6 different things. Go through each thing individually. Give each thing the time it needs and the time it deserves to be processed. Stop trying to overdo things, okay? Stop trying to process so much at once, because you're going to feel like, then of course you're going to feel like nobody's listening, because you're not even listening to yourself. Okay, so take that step back and listen to yourself and clear your mind. But also for a lot of you, I feel like it's about an actual conflict that you've been having, or drama in some sort of situation involving other people as well. So I feel like there's nothing that can really, like, that situation's either over or possibly in the process of happening. And it's kind of a case of you're just going to have to, your best bet is nobody is listening to anyone. So the advice, if you are still going through this situation, is just to try and not get involved. Try and just take a step back and stay out of it if you can. Or if you have to be involved, have as little involvement as possible, because nobody's going to listen anyway. at that point, you know. And then after this, it's all about making sure you do, you know, rest with our Nine of Swords, okay? When you do get out of this energy, or even while you're in this energy, if you're still feeling like that, make sure you're getting enough rest, okay? You know, because it's probably draining. It's taking a lot out of you, having to put up with these, you know, again, like I said, whether it's a mental process, whether it's, you know, having difficulty figuring out your own thoughts and stuff, or whether it's a conflict with people. But I am more so leaning towards the conflict with people. But again, take it how it fits, okay? So whatever it is for you, you're going to need to take it easy for a while. You're going to need to just relax and rest and allow yourself this time to recover your energy after all of this kind of conflict, because I feel like, you know, it has been draining your energy, okay? Whether you've acknowledged it or not, you're feeling more tired lately. You know, you're not able to give it, you know, you're not able to give things your 100% because your mind is kind of elsewhere. And, you know, you just need to take that time to take a step back and be gentle with yourself and rest up, okay? Everything will be fine. You just need to take it easy for the time being, okay? Let yourself get your energy levels back up, okay? Six of Cups. Now there's one way that I'm looking at this. First off, my first impression was this situation with the conflict. Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting for this, actually. So whatever the conflict is, I feel like it's to do with someone from your past. Whether, again, like I said, it could be something going on in your head, or it could be, you know, an actual conflict with a group of people, or just with one other person. But I feel like it has something to do with someone from the past is what this conflict is about, okay? And you just need to try and work through it and allow yourself time to rest and get your energy back, okay? Ultimately, I also do feel with the Six of Cups, everything will be fine. You know, everything's okay. Maybe you've got some good, you know, some special occasion within the family or something coming up soon, so that'll be good. You know, wedding, christening, anything like that. A positive event. Some sort of family reunion as well, it could be. But I do feel like for the most part, this Six of Cups card was coming up to let me know that the conflict that I'm referring to in the other parts of this reading is about how, you know, this is just to say that it's someone from the past that's relating to this conflict. So this conflict is being caused by someone that was in your past, and maybe they've come back now and a bit of drama is happening. Or maybe it's a case of, you know, they've not come back, but there's still drama about them or to do with them. And then for some of you, obviously, if it's not drama with other people, it could be just whatever's going on in your head. You're having difficulty processing or choosing what way to go about the situations or moving forward, but it's in some way linked to someone from the past for a lot of you, okay? Seven of Pentacles being underneath. You know, whatever, I feel like one of the reasons, you know, that you need to get this healing and you need to get this rest in after all of this is because with our Seven of Pentacles, you have put in a lot of hard work, okay? You've put in a lot of hard work, and, you know, all of this fighting and all of this hard work, that's, you know, of course you're going to need to rest after that. We need to rest anyway, you know, to make sure that we're at our best. And we don't rest enough as it is. We just always tend to be on the go. I don't know why, but like most of us just won't stop. Enough is never enough, you know what I mean? So it's like, you've been working hard, you've been putting your time and energy into something. Maybe it's to do with this thing in the past. Maybe you put lots of time and energy into this person from the past. And, you know, a lot of your time and energy has gone into all the conflict that's been going on, you know. And now it's time to, you know, you've put in as much work as you can. You've done what you can do, okay? Like, look, he doesn't look exactly thrilled, does he? He's kind of like, yeah, look, I've put in as much work as I can do. This is it now. There's nothing else I can do. I've done my best. So now it's time for you to accept that you've done your best. Try not to get involved in any unnecessary dramas, you know, and just really focus on you and resting, okay? Now, on to our next ones. Let's see what we've got here. So, what do we have for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the new moon on Tuesday, 26th of November. What guidance do we have for our air signs? Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. I believe you're not the only ones to get this, I think. I think the earth signs got it. One of the other two did anyway. One of the earth, or either the earth or the fire signs. One of them got it. But anyway. Oh. Two of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. and Eight of Swords. Okay. And underneath we have the Chariot. So what I'm seeing here, excuse me, is this is about, you know, your luck changing, you know, things, the Wheel of Fortune is going to start turning in your favor. And there's a but here. But in order for the Wheel of Fortune to start turning in your favour and for you to welcome in the blessings that the Wheel of Fortune wants to bring to you, and, you know, to bring the change of tide, you know, bring in all that good luck and stuff, you need to make a choice with our Two of Swords, okay? You need to make a choice. You need to also, not only can the Two of Swords be about making a choice, it's also about facing your emotions. She's got her blindfold on and she's got her back to the water being the emotions, okay? So for some of you, probably all of you, because we all, at some point, every single one of us always has some sort of emotion that we have to deal with. So for most of you, if not all of you, it's time to take that blindfold off and turn around and face your emotions and work through them and do what you need to do for you, okay? Stop panicking too much about what everyone else thinks about you or what everyone else wants you to do. Just figure out what it is that you need to do for you. Face your emotions so that you can work through them and release them and heal from them, okay? Because at the moment, we've got this here as well, the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling, you know, like you're not in control. Like you're just kind of like you're trapped inside these swords. If you blindfold on, you just can't see a way out. But the reason you can't see a way out is probably because you're not facing your emotions. Your emotions and your intuition has all the answers. So if you start working through the emotions that you've been running from or that you've been like trying to brush under the rug, if you turn around and you face them, you know, you'll find it easier to come to terms with things and easier to get out of this trapped energy. So this is where also the choice comes in. Not only do you have to turn around and face your demons and face your emotions and work through them, you have to make a choice here. Which is it do you want? Like bang in the middle of them. What do you want? Do you want to choose to do the work and for your Wheel of Fortune to start turning and for good luck and abundance to start coming your way? Or do you want to choose what's on the other side? Do you want to choose to stay stuck in fear and trapped and not knowing what way to go? What do you want? Do you want to choose to do the work and have the Wheel of Fortune going in your favour and welcome in new, positive, abundant things? Or do you want to just be like, no, I give up, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, no. Because I know which one I would choose. Obviously, it would be the Eight of Swords. No, I'm joking. Obviously, it would be the Wheel of Fortune. But, so, you know, you've got to make that choice. Do you want to choose to stay stuck? Or do you want to choose to be like, you know what? I'm breaking this cycle. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm breaking this cycle so that I can move forward. So that I can heal and go about my life the way I want to and do what's going to be best for me. Okay? So only you can make that choice. No one can make you. But I'm telling you, they're your two options right there. You either do the healing, face the emotions and welcome in, you know, a change of tide, some good things and abundance. Or you choose to stay stuck and go nowhere. And then like no one can make that choice for you. Like it's a pretty obvious choice. No one's saying it's easy to choose the abundance, because obviously when you choose the abundance, you have to do all of the work. You know, you have to rest up with your Nine of Swords. You've got to do whatever, you know, work through whatever emotions this conflict made you feel, whatever emotions that, you know, that buried inside and you planted seeds of. You need to work through them. But wouldn't you rather be uncomfortable while working towards a better future than being uncomfortable, stuck in a, you know, a limbo and not working towards a better future? Do you know what I mean? Either way, there's going to be some level of discomfort. So you might as well choose the level of discomfort that leads you to a brighter, abundant future, as opposed to choosing to stay stuck in the discomfort of getting nowhere. And with the Chariot underneath, here's the Chariot, also a Cancer card, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I always get confused though. I always forget it's the Cancer card. But it's like, you know, I'm going to take it up. It's like, you know, you're there and you're in the Chariot, but you've got these two sphinxes in the way, you know, and it's like maybe they're what you need to work through. You know, obviously the wheels are blocked by these and you can't go anywhere until they're out of the way. So you need to work through whatever it is you've been trying to avoid. And I feel like in this case, the sphinxes are your emotions and stuff like that. You need to face them. You need to work with them so that you can move them out of the way and you can fly forward towards your Wheel of Fortune, okay? If I could hold the cards properly, that'd be fantastic. But so you need to figure out how you're going to work through these emotions and what can help you to deal with them, okay? So that you can remove the barriers. That's the word I wanted. So like, you know, now is the time for you to remove any obstacles so that you can move forward, and only you can do it. And underneath the Chariot, and I feel like it's coming into play here, we have the Nine of Swords. Some of you are not sleeping very well because you're panicking over, you know, well, maybe over this conflict, or maybe over, you know, trying to figure out ways to heal and ways to, you know, move forward and stuff. You know, you're panicking a bit, and that's okay. It's normal to feel a little bit of panic. It's normal to feel a bit uncomfortable, but don't let it take over your life. Remember to be proactive about it. Take a positive approach. Look at the situation. No one's saying, you know, no one's saying you need to sugarcoat it and say it's better than it is, because, you know, that's not always the way. But just face it head on. Okay? If it's causing you to stay up at night, then it needs to be sorted. Because if it's causing you to stay up at night and you're not sleeping, not getting enough sleep and all of that affects your health. So, you know, you're just going to make yourself unwell. And you're not going to be able to work, you're not going to be able to dedicate 100% to yourself, let alone anyone else. You won't be able to dedicate 100% to yourself because you'll be too tired. So you need to really work through the emotions that are keeping you up at night. And like, you know, whether that can be, there's so many different ways. It could be maybe you want to go see a counselor or a therapist or something, or maybe you have a friend that you can meet up for with coffee that you really trust, and you can, you know, talk to them about it, and you know they won't judge you or anything. It could be, you know, it could be going for energy healing therapy, you know, as well as getting, you know, maybe you might want to get your cards done. You might, to get some guidance, you might want to get Reiki done to help balance your energy field, and also go to, like, you know, a counselor or something for talking and stuff like that. You know, whatever way works for you, but you need to put in that effort, and you need to make that choice to work towards the, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, towards the brighter future, towards breaking the cycle that you're stuck in, so that you can welcome in a new cycle of abundance and positivity and good luck. Okay? Yeah, okay, so now I'm on to this one. Let's see. Spirit, what other messages do you have in regards to this reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the new moon on Tuesday, November 26th, Tuesday coming? Well, okay, nope. We do not want all of those. Why is there so many coming out? Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to cleanse the deck. Now, let's get back to that. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the air signs for this new moon coming on Tuesday, the 26th of November? The Sun, and that's underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So see, that's great. If you choose to do the work, and you choose to, you know, go towards the brighter future, go towards, you know, breaking the cycle that you're stuck in, so that you can go into your next cycle of life, which will be a positive one, a happy one, you know, good luck, like, that's coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. So like I was saying, that's just a nice confirmation that if you do choose to do the work and, you know, make the effort to get out of feeling trapped and stuck, you know, make the choice to leave this energy and embrace the energy of change and moving forward, it will move you forward into a more positive, happier place. You will have a better outcome, a more abundant outcome. So make that choice. Choose to break the cycle you're stuck in and move forward into the next cycle of your life that is going to be more filled with abundance and positivity. And, you know, of course, no one's saying it's not going to have its ups and downs here and there. You know, we are only human after all. There's ups and downs around most corners. But, you know, if you're in a better place and you're more happy and stuff, how you perceive these obstacles is going to change. And your perception is everything. So, you know, just make the choice, everyone. Make that choice to get out of being stuck and go into changing, into healing, transforming, moving forward into a brighter future. Oh, who do we have here? Look at the Wheel of Fortune again. You know what I mean? So, like, and it's come out underneath the Two of Swords. So it's like, you know, it's like underneath the Two of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, could they be any more obvious? It's like, do we need to tell you any louder what choice you're supposed to make? It's like, you've got up here, you've got, you know, you've got make your choice. Do you want to break the cycle and move into a new cycle of abundance? Or do you want to stay stuck? And they're like, just in case you didn't get the memo, the choice you're supposed to pick is the Wheel of Fortune. You're supposed to choose the healing and the moving forward and breaking the cycle you're stuck in and embracing a new cycle, okay? Like, and that, yes, this next cycle of your life will be more positive. You've just got to go after it, Okay, you've got to put in the work and go after it. You've got to build the life you want. You've got to help shape your own destiny. You've got to work with the universe, okay? The wheel is turning. The wheel is going to change, and it will be more positive. So have faith and, put in the work, do the healing. One more card, please. Yeah, the Emperor. So here we have Aries energy. But what I'm getting from this is, like I was saying about how you have to make a choice and you have to choose to heal and stuff like that. I'm getting from this is just popping in to be like, it's time to take charge. The Emperor is an authority figure. It is time for you to take charge of your life. Take charge of what it is you want. Take charge of your emotions. Take charge of your destiny. You know what I mean? Take charge of this situation. Make that choice. Go after the abundant, happy future. Go after the Wheel of Fortune. Take charge of your life and break this cycle of being stuck and feeling trapped and move into this cycle of being abundant. But you're not going to be able to get out of this Eight of Swords energy until you take charge. You have to make the choice that you don't want to be in it anymore. You have to make that choice to move forward. You have to choose it. So you have to use the I can't even say the word. The authoritarian, is that the word? Use the person inside of you. Get that part of you. Build up that part of you that's in charge and knows what it wants. Build it up. Get some confidence, whatever way you need to build up some confidence. Build up that confidence in yourself. Have courage and take control of your life. Take control of whatever it is that you need to change to get out of this stagnant energy and move forward into your bright future, positive future, to get that good luck that you deserve, to change the tide, okay? Underneath we have the Ace of Cups, an emotional offer. A lot of the time this can signify an offer of a relationship, but in this reading, you know what, I don't think it is. Look at the cup, it's overflowing. I think in this reading, this is about how, in order to have that happy, positive future you want, you really need to take charge of your emotions more than anything. You need to make sure that your cup is overflowing, because you're giving too much to other people, but your cup isn't full, and you can't give from an empty cup. So all you're doing is making yourself need to rest, because you don't have enough water in that cup to be giving to everyone the way you do. So you need to take a rest, fill your own cup, do things for your own emotional fulfillment, and just focus on yourself for a little bit. You don't need no man or no woman to offer you their cup and offer you a relationship. What you need is offer yourself your own cup. Hold out your own cup and fill it. Fill your emotions. Do what you need to do for your own emotional fulfillment. Be happy by being you, okay? Just take charge of your emotional... Don't let... what am I trying to say here? Just to finish it off. Don't depend on other people to make you happy. Don't depend on other people to emotionally fulfill you. Yes, it is nice to have friends, of course, and our friends can make us happy and stuff like that. And it's nice to have, a significant other or be in a relationship. But also you have to remember that, you've got to be able to make yourself happy too. You've got to be able to make yourself happy from the inside out. You've got to be able to be emotionally fulfilled from the inside out. So that if anything, so that if you're on your own, then you can still be happy, you can still be emotionally fulfilled. But if you're placing all of that in other people, then when they're not around, you're not emotionally fulfilled. And you need to be in a place where you can be emotionally fulfilled in your own company and happy in your own company, okay? So focus on filling your own cup. And when your cup is overflowing, then you're ready to do whatever the hell you want. And that's going to really, help with your moving forward into this, positive kind of space, into this better future. Or maybe it could also be that this better future is going to bring that energy in for you. You're going to learn more things about yourself along the way. Yeah. For some of you, if I read this part this way, going Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups, I would say some of you may be feeling like you've put in a lot of hard work into something, but it's hit a block. There's a block on the road. It's not going where you wanted it to go. And it's like you're trying to offer your love, offer your emotions, but there's this block in the way. And for those of you that are in that situation, if you've put in a lot of hard work and you're trying to offer someone your cup, offer someone your emotions, but that block is in the way, take a step back and find out why that block is there. Okay? Ask yourself a few questions. Evaluate the situation. That block is there for a reason. Okay? So, I'm not going to go into that anymore. I'm just going to say whatever questions you need to ask yourself to do with that block. Why is there a block? What can I learn from this block? Is there a reason that the block is there? You know, all of those kind of things, and just really look into that for some of you. Not for all of you, but for some of you that applies. I'm just going to take a drink of water before I continue, or else I'm going to go very hoarse. Right, now moving on to our Archangel Oracle cards. So, Archangels, what messages or guidance do you have for our air signs, for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What messages do you have for our earth signs? No, our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What messages do you have for our earth signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, for the new moon on Tuesday, 26th of November? Comfort, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So maybe for a lot of you, the conflict was that of a, you know, obviously we can get hurt, you know, from many different things, and there's many things that, you know, we need comfort for to help our hearts to heal. But I do feel like for a lot of you, this situation was a love situation that the conflict was in, and now you're healing from it and stuff like that, okay? But again, take it how it fits. But just know that the archangels want you to know that they are with you, you know, that they are trying to help you heal and help you, you know, put the pieces of your heart back together if you were hurt a lot or betrayed or anything like that. They are with you, trying to help you to heal and push you forward towards that brighter future that is in the cards if you allow it to happen. The angels want you to have that positive, you know, positive outcome as well. But first they have to comfort you and help you see that you deserve that positive outcome. Remember, you deserve that. Yeah, so just know that the angels are comforting you and trying to help you heal. So it is important that you do focus on taking a step back right now and allowing yourself to heal and allowing the angels to help you heal, okay? What else do we have, archangels, for our air signs, for our Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius? Oh, fabulous. Brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Right. Tying this in here, I would say that this is about kind of a case of why you know what, some of you may know what to do that will help you to move forward. And maybe this is saying that yes, it is a good idea if you've been thinking of something that might be good for you, to help you heal and to help you move forward. Like, you know, everyone's different. So like, you know, what could be a brilliant idea to you? It could be like, you know, maybe you've been considering joining the gym so that you can get out of the house more and so that you can, you know, incorporate something new into your routine to give you some motivation or whatever. So maybe it's like, oh, you know, yeah, that's a brilliant idea. That will help you heal. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be the gym. That was just an example, of course. For some of you, it could be like, oh, you know, you're thinking of joining some sort of, I don't know, I can't think, a book club or doing some sort of course in something you feel passionate about, you know. But whatever it is you've been thinking about, it could be very well a brilliant idea to help you move forward and help you in your healing, okay? So give it some more thought. Whatever that idea is, look into it more. If you feel like you haven't had an idea yet, just make sure that you're paying attention to your thoughts and stuff, because you might get a really great idea soon if you haven't already had that idea, okay? You are safe. This has come out in every reading so far. You are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Okay, and that's you know, it is what it is. That one is. It's like, you know, you are protected. Archangel Michael is around you and your loved ones and your family. Call on him if you feel like you need extra protection. You know, call on him to help you with anything at all. Okay, and yeah, just Archangel Michael wants you to know you're safe and protected. Underneath, you've got clairsentience. Is that it? Yeah, clairsentience. Okay. This is Archangel Raguel or Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, what I'm seeing here, with how we tie that in here especially, is I do think this is about, again, like I was saying, you have to face your feelings and work through your feelings and your emotions, okay? So it is time to face them. It is time to start working through them and facing them. And you may notice that certain feelings come up, and they might be signs from the universe. So it's time to face your emotions and face your feelings and work through them so that you can work towards this good, brighter future for yourself, okay? But also pay attention as you work through your emotions, because there might be some hidden messages in there for you, or signs or something, okay? Now we're just moving on to these cards, the Healing with the Angels cards. So Archangel Raphael and Healing Angels, can we please have some messages and guidance for the air signs, for our Geminis, our Libras, and our Aquarians for the November new moon 2019 on Tuesday 26th? What guidance or messages do you have for them in relation to this reading? What guidance do you have for our air signs? Study. Okay, so like I said, when it comes to the Brilliant Idea card, some of you may be thinking about doing a course or something like that. So those of you that are considering doing a course, yeah, maybe you should do that. But also, I do feel like this study card is not only about maybe an academic course for some of you, and that's not going to be for all of you. I feel like the study card is also about studying yourself in order to heal. Studying your emotions, paying attention to them, how you feel, you know, a bit like our clairsentience card as well. So studying your emotions and your physical feelings, okay? So that you can learn more about yourself and what you want going forward, you know? So really make sure that you're paying attention. Oh, okay. New love is here as well. And of course, like I said, with the Ace of Cups there, and I did mention that can be a relationship card. With new love here, I do feel like, yes, okay, maybe for some of you there is new love on the cards. Maybe you are in a new relationship as of recently, or maybe you will be soon. But then for a lot of you, I do feel like with the overall theme of this reading, that the Ace of Cups and the new love in this, obviously, like I said, Ace of Cups about emotional fulfillment. And then with the new love in this, I feel like this is about more so having a newfound love for yourself. Self-love more than anything, doing the healing you need to do in order to love yourself even more and to be more comfortable in your own skin, okay? So yes, like I said, for some of you this could be that you're in a new relationship, it could be that you're going to be in a new relationship, but for most people I think this is about healing and learning to love yourself even more. You'll have a newfound sense of love for yourself, okay? How are we doing on time? We don't have long now, but I should be fine for time. Okay, so one more card, please. One more message. What else for our air signs for this reading? Archangel Raphael and oh, okay. Listening. Okay. So make sure to listen. Oh, okay. This card does not want to be held. Make sure that you're keeping your ears open, that you're listening to, you know, advice that you may be getting from people. That doesn't mean that everyone's advice is going to be great now, you know, and that you should listen to everything and follow everything everyone says. But like listen out and, you know, maybe someone's trying to give you some advice or some guidance and on some sort of way you feel like what they're saying resonates with you. Make sure you're open to that so that you can take that advice, because sometimes divine guidance and divine assistance can come through other people. You know, their guardian angel might tell them to say something to you, they'll say it, and then you'll, you know, it'll trigger something in you. So make sure you're paying attention to, you know, what other people may be saying to you. If you keep hearing the same song, if you keep hearing the same kind of, you know, lyrics, if you keep seeing the same movie, you know, advertised somewhere and like one of the main things in it is standing out to you, you know, pay attention to, you know, what other people may be trying to tell you and the signs the universe may be trying to give you. Or maybe you're just hearing your angels. Also listen out in your dreams, you know, you might find something in your dreams. Underneath you have support. Know that you are supported, that you do have a support network, you have family, you have friends, you know, there are people that are there for you. You know, so make sure that if you do need their help to reach out and ask them for help, because they do want to help you, they do want to support you through whatever it is you're going through right now. So let them help you if you need the help, okay? And if, you know, so if help is being offered and you need it, take it. If help isn't being offered and you need it, ask for it, okay? But just know that there are people there to support you. The angels are supporting you, the archangels are supporting you. No doubt you have loved ones in spirit that are supporting you, and also you have people here, like I said, family and friends or whatnot, that are here to support you, okay? So make sure to, you know, let them support you. Don't push them away. Allow them to help you through this time. Allow them to help you move forward towards your more positive thing, you know? Now let's see. These are our moon mantra cards, so seeing as it's a new moon reading, we're just going to get one or two of these or something like that and see what we get. So can I have some cards for the new moon for air signs? Okay, there's one. We'll go for more. There's two. And there's three. I bathe in the moonlight and let its power wash over me, okay? So again, remember we had the Nine of Swords previously in the reading, and I was saying about resting and letting your energy levels come back up, and just, you've been through a lot, so allow yourself to like rest and heal from it, okay? And work through it. But also this is saying about how, allow the new moon energies and the moon energies to help you in this healing process, okay? Call on the moon and the energy of the moon to help you with your healing, okay? Just as the moon reflects light and darkness, I acknowledge that I too am made of both. Again, yin and yang, you know what I mean? So we've both got dark and light inside of us. We all do. And we need to, and it's important to have the balance, okay, to balance them both. So, just remember who you are, and remember to try and stay balanced, okay? And maybe you could call on the moon energies around the new moon to, manifest in more balance into your life, to help you maintain some balance, or to manifest something, okay? But just make sure, if you're feeling, I especially feel with this, if you're feeling at the moment like you're just focusing on like, oh, I'm this and that, and you're putting yourself down, we're only human. Like, yeah, we're spirits, we're souls having a human experience, but we're on this three-dimensional planet and we're having a human experience. So remember that, remember that everyone has flaws. Everyone has things about themselves that they might not necessarily be too happy about. But remember that everyone also has things that make them amazing, that make them unique, that make them beautiful. Remember, we are made of both things we like and both things we dislike. Remember that we are made of light and we are made of dark. It's all about balance, okay? I surrender my intentions to the sky because I know that the universe has listened. So again, around the new moon, it might be good for you to manifest. And whatever you're manifesting and trying to draw into your life, remember to do your little whatever you want to do, whatever manifestation technique you want to do. But then just leave it out to the universe and forget about it and let it come to you, okay? Because if you try too hard, then it's not going to come. So like focus on what it is you want, send it out and leave it be. And when the time is right, it'll come. I'm going to go with this as well. The moon is not weighed down by its mighty power, and neither am I. You are a powerful being, as are all of us. So do not allow yourself to feel weighed down by anything, because you are powerful and you can handle it all. You can have it all. You've been given so much power in this life for a reason. So use it. Do not let it weigh you down. Let it lift you up, okay? So, that is it for the air signs new moon reading. Again, so remember this is for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, okay, and very general. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that there was, some guidance or advice in here that can help you with whatever situation you may be facing at the moment. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and yeah, what else do I want to say? Yeah, that's it really. So thank you so much for watching. Loads of love, light and healing to all of you. And peace out until the next time, my air signs.